We have some hippies out there and 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 hippies out there.
T's still working over there. Look at T, man. Look at my guy. Just going ham over there. Gentlemen. Damn, son, a little missile. I hope you guys are ready. It's Black Saturday. It's a Saturday after Thanksgiving. What is it, everybody? I don't even know if that's a thing, but it's
my birthday eve.
Hey, there we go. Listen, check it out. I know the president is responsible.
It's your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
Pull up on Move. Pull up on Move. Go get your.
Yeah.
What's the birthday special over there?
You get like a free gram, free pre-roll, something like that.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, because I
Listen.
know we're live, but you do get something for free with the purchase, I believe.
Listen. Dispensaries far and wide. If you're listening to this particular episode of the Hippy Chronicles, I suggest you stop giving out pre-rolls to people for their birthday and maybe up it to like a gram.
gram.
Just give them a nug. Let them do as they wish with their weed, right? Because as soon as you give us that pre-roll, there's only two options. A, we gotta smoke that motherfucker and hope that whoever rolled it, stuffed it, did a fine job.
Hope that we don't blow half of it trying to get it right.
Right?
No.
Man.
Or option B is you can put that bitch in a blunt, a pipe, something, and hope that you don't swallow half that motherfucker as you hit it. So, dispensaries.
Let's also hope that it's not full of trim as well.
You know, well, we can't promise you that, T-Rose. But listen, dispensaries, we not being salty. We appreciate the gesture. We're just giving you recommendations on how you could possibly make that just a little bit better and mean a little bit more to us patients out here. With that being said, it's your boy, Young Hippie. Welcome to the Hippy Chronicles. I got the gang with me, -1 + 1. K-Boog. What's good, bro? My Steez. Oh, yeah.
You know it's 420 somewhere.
It is 420 somewhere. Welcome. Let's get it.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, shit. I was about to I'm high, bro. T-Rose. I was about to ask you about your week. Like, slow it down, Junior. T-Rose.
What it do?
Welcome, man. I hope you are appreciating this rotation system that we got between you and Steez. If you don't,
shout out my guy Steez.
Yeah,
every
that's
time,
the
bro.
that's the -1 I was talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It came together.
Yeah, he is. Shout out to Steez. But how you feeling today, brother?
I'm feeling good, man.
Got some cookies in the building for you.
Oh yes, you did.
We got some cookies in the bakery, and we finna start cooking these motherfuckers. Let's start baking them. We got the man of the hour in the building, looking all
What's poppin'?
sharp and shit. My guy, man.
Let's go.
Listen, bro. Outside of the industry, man, you're hella dope, bro. Because first of all, you support my other business, my bakery, bro. You come through
Can't
all
get
the
enough of it.
fucking time. So I want to personally thank you, man, for being a consistent customer, to my bakery, helping me get that, off the ground, bro. Because you don't just order for the crib, right? That was that one time you ordered it for the lady while she was at work, and it was
birthday.
like, oh shit, he taking it to the job.
Yeah, met me at the workplace.
Yeah, I was
She
like,
did love
yeah,
that.
this was tight. So, fellas, if you listening, look, take some notes from my guy G. First and foremost, surprise the old lady with the cake at work, and surprise her with a Young Hippie 7/10, maybe strawberry crunch cake. That might just.
Can never go wrong with the strawberry crunch,
You know
baby.
what I'm saying?
fan
If you're trying to have kids these holidays, I can help you out there. Now I'm not saying. Let me just listen. Before y'all take it wrong, I'm just saying I can start the fire on your mother. You know what I'm saying? With the sweets. You know what I'm saying? Just bless them. You know how you just get your loved one a box of chocolates? Fuck a chocolates. Get her a box of cupcakes, baby.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
All girls like cupcakes.
You know what I'm saying?
All girls like.
I think
cupcakes.
I'm working on something special in the bakery this year for this holiday. I was going to try to implement something special for the Thanksgiving holiday with a pumpkin cupcake, but truthfully, there was so much pumpkin shit going on, and honestly, my pumpkin cheesecake really just did what it needed to do this year.
Yeah.
So next year, I'll implement a fall type.
Phase 2.
Yeah, phase 2, right? There you go.
Yeah.
My guy Kyle, man, thank you. But this year, man, Christmas time, I'll just drop it because I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna do a cheesecake with like it's gonna be like a caramel apple, like a crunch. You know what I'm saying? So I have the cheesecake with like almost like apple pie filling, but it's not gonna be that thick like shit you get in those pies that are already made. It's gonna be, we'll talk about that another day.
Sounds fun.
Now I'm gonna put some crumble on the top, right? And then I'm gonna,
crumble.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then when it comes out the oven and it's ready, I'm gonna hit it with some of my homemade caramel sauce. You know?
Let's go.
So K-Book, I'm sorry. I know, bro. I know. I have to figure it out because not just you, but tons of others. I gotta figure
I'm not
out.
worried about that part. I'm ready to eat it.
Oh, okay. So I gotta work on the diabetic, sweets and stuff, the diabetic menu, and also the keto and vegan menu. Oh, that was fast. He
Told
was
you guys.
absolutely right.
15 minutes.
You are on a red flag. First of all, Instagram, why you hating on my guy G?
Hating
Tell
on
me
the
what
homie
he did.
G.
No
That's
more
what-
than 15 minutes.
That was
Yep.
that was hella
wild.
quick.
I think it was less than 15 minutes.
It literally took the intro.
Yeah.
Wow. Instagram, that's about as fast as you move. I don't even see y'all move my post that fast.
Come on,
Damn.
Should we
IG?
wrap
How
it
you
back
gonna
around
do
and
my
let the
dude
people know like
that?
what the story is?
Yeah, okay, so for whatever reason, my man G literally posted the most simple picture of the most prettiest marijuana, I'll say sophisticated marijuana, that's
Beautiful, man.
in here. No nothing, no caption, no nothing. Just a
nothing.
picture on his story, literally about 10 minutes ago, maybe 8, and it's already been taken down. So
IG, what's your problem, bro?
I'm trying. What's going on, man? It's only weed, bro. Y'all letting these females. Gee, I know what we got to do next time. We just gonna put this jar in between a girl's butt cheeks.
That's
Then it'll
exactly
stay up
what we're going to do.
forever.
That's exactly how to
you know
get
I was
that.
gonna report that.
Now listen, then
Use the nugs to put it over her nipples, and it'll definitely stay up forever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Now listen, I know we all got ladies in here, so we will not be partaking in any of the photographing or even in the building. But hippie life might need to go that route. Yeah, I'm just
You just might do that.
I'm just playing, bro. We don't stoop low. We stick to our roots and we post cannabis only. And obviously education. We try to strive to make people feel good about themselves. We want you to be the best version of yourself, and while you're doing it, laugh a little. So that's what we aim for. Let's get into weeks, but before we do, I want to shout out to the sponsors, Grow Sciences and True
Yes,
Infusion.
True
I want to
Infusion.
officially welcome everybody to the Hippy Chronicles podcast.
Welcome.
Where we promise you no bad days, and if you I did that backwards, but it's a tongue twister. Sometimes it's hard. We do promise you no bad days, and also want to welcome you to quality. I promise you, I'm gonna get that right one day.
Welcome to quality.
But welcome to quality, man. Again, shout out to the sponsors.
Would you buy that eighth?
Would you buy that eighth? Is
Love
the
that
question.
saying.
That is gonna be the question of 2021. Would you buy that eighth? And so far, every eighth that's been in this building as of today, I would buy. I would
Yes.
buy it.
Yeah.
I don't think
Facts.
we've had any disappointments
Most
yet.
definitely.
Big facts.
But I can't say that we've lit it all up. So let's keep it rolling. Let's jump into the weeks. Let's start with our birthday boy. It's not really his. Wait, time out. That was a little childish. Let's start out with our birthday man. Let's start out with our birthday man. What's up, K-Book? It's not his official birthday yet, but tomorrow, man, you turn the big 28. How you feeling, bro?
28. I wish, bro.
Maybe 48. I don't know. nigga.
Ready? 38.
Oh, damn. I was.
Go.
Hold up. I got some for
I
you.
swear we could go back to the 28.
Let's do it. Nah, listen, bro. I'm 28. It's not that fun.
I'm 27.
Oh,
I
for
turn
real?
28 next year.
Damn,
March.
you look more mature than me. What do I need? I try to grow my chops out. It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? The lady at Fry's, like, literally insulted me the other day and was like, you look like a baby. I had to pull my fucking mask down. Like, who has to pull their mask? I did, so she could see that, like,
That's gonna show he's more mature.
what do I got to do?
I got a beard. I got chops. I got a mustache.
Because
Come
I don't
on.
have all this in my ID photo. I just have this. I wasn't in this.
Oh, so
I wasn't
he-
in this phase of life here yet, and I ain't gonna get any further than this, according according to my DNA, the way my DNA is set up,
It's like a little rascal in this
The
little
way-
ID.
the
comes
way
up with
my
no
father's
face.
and the way my father's and my brother's facial hair is set up, I don't see any hope in my future. So we're just gonna
We
keep
just
at
gonna
it
be,
though.
we just gonna be patchy.
We just gonna keep
Patchy.
at it though, right? It gives me a little more grown man look. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little more.
It gives me a little something to edge up on
Little
here. The
something,
barber
little
lines it up when I go get trimmed up, and it makes me feel good when I leave the
Hell
barber shop.
yeah,
So
and that's what's up.
you know what I'm saying? I didn't used to be able to get that treatment before.
Dead.
Back in the day, I used to be like, "Yo,
Can I
go
get
ahead
a
and
shave?
yeah."
Shave what?
I'd be like, "What you mean shave what? Don't do me. First of all, don't disrespect me like that when I'm about to pay you to cut my hair, sir. Second of all, I know you see this, okay?" But yeah, man, I used to have to tell them, "Hey, when you cut that, don't use that electric shaver on my shit. It's gonna break out." You know, so I don't gotta tell them that shit no more, bro.
I know you see this.
You know what I'm saying? It's that shit.
Do you see it?
Okay, look, I'm sorry, man. We got
you
all the
good,
way
bro.
off topic,
I don't
bro.
even know how we got there, but it was great.
How are you? How was your
Good,
week, bro?
It was good, man. Like after I left the studio last week, I went and got my computer fucking fixed.
Okay.
But I lost all the video files that I had been working on.
You got all the passwords you need, bro? Just send you my password sheet.
I've got everything I've needed so far in the last week. But I at least got the computer back working. And then I found all this old footage that I had recorded for the video, but I probably wasn't going to use as it turned out. But I decided, well, I lost all the good footage I had shot that I was going to use. So now I've got this video I want to start working on, but I don't have the footage anymore, so I got to do something. So I went through the old video and put that together, and it's not great at all, but there's a couple of sections of it that turned out really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely footage that I probably wouldn't have found or looked at if I hadn't had the catastrophe. And then they're going to set up again, and I'm going to reshoot it. And that's good in my mind for two reasons. Because, A, I've already seen what I shot the first time, and I know exactly what I like that I shot, and I know exactly what I want to shoot different. So I'm going to be able to go at it and reshoot it with even that much more knowledge and experience of what had already happened and get really good shots. And I also know what I already have and what I don't need to worry about getting shots for. So,
I wonder if that's how life's gonna be like.
dude, life is always like
Sounds
that,
like
bro.
calculated chaos to me.
We'll go through life and then we can relive it one more time and keep all the things that
man,
we
you
wanted
just-
to keep.
you
And
just keep pulling from what happened and keep moving forward.
yeah,
Well,
true
why
that.
the fuck would I keep what I... Why the fuck would... I guess it was fun. I
You
see.
said I'm keeping some.
It was fun.
I mean, you learned something at the end of the day. You can take something away from any shitty situation.
That's very true.
So anyway, I'm looking at it that way, and I'm moving
Sweet.
forward, and I'm going to have this dope video set up. And let's see, after that, it was like Thanksgiving. So we did the Thanksgiving thing with the fam, just went up to see my dad, and then I went and saw Matt over at Grow Science on Wednesday, too.
Shout out, Matt.
Shout out,
to
Matt. Shout
Thank
out to you, yes.
He was hanging out there with the guys and talked to him for a little while. He's always inspirational. I dropped the story about the video files on him, and he related it to a fish video that they made and lost footage to and then had to reshoot, and they said they shot it better. So it was like full circle.
There you go.
And then
It always ends
yesterday-
well when it ends with fish, right?
It doesn't hurt.
There you go.
It's always relatable. But yeah, and then we went over and saw Bruno yesterday.
Yeah, that was
I'm sure you'll
dope.
talk a little bit more about that.
I'll dive in a little bit, but it's always nice to hear your feelings about it, bro.
Oh, we
I wasn't
went-
there alone.
We went over and got a little walkthrough of the Connected Alien Labs grow operation.
Yeah, that was
and
dope.
Saw some pretty ladies over there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Green
yeah.
ladies. Don't get all twisted, women. The green ladies. We ain't...
But no, it's cool. We
Yeah,
walked
throw
through
no
their
money at 'em.
area, saw what they have, saw what they're, kind of hoping to get moving into, and it was a cool experience to get behind the scenes and see where all that stuff is done that ends up in those jars.
Yeah, I like it. Just for the simple fact of going to different grows and seeing their like layouts and how they all operate differently, but kind of have the same mission. There's some things you see that are similar, but then like how they mix things or their watering timers or just little gadgets and shit that they use. Like to see the little fucking gadgets that are available to growers is fucking
I just like
ridiculous,
smelling the
bro.
flowers and looking at them.
That was my question.
Yeah.
What's the loudest grow you've been to? Like, I know they loud, but are they like loud? Like, does it smell like just fire when you walk into a grow?
Oh, I mean, like truthfully, all of them stink, bro. Like they're
I feel like all grows on the outside, when you're about within like 100 feet of the building, they all have like that one
it
same
all smells
smell.
the same, like
That
growing
one
weed.
same smell. And then once you get into it,
I gotta smell it.
it all got like that one.
See, Alien Labs, you can't smell their
You can
shit from
smell it.
outside
Oh, dude,
the
it's
building,
like-
bro. Like they have that,
That
shit.
sounds
So
like some Alien
see,
Labs
like,
shit.
and I walked in and I said, bro, now I smell it. And he was like, yeah, we got like 3 big carbon filters running through the building. And I was like, that makes sense. Like you can't smell that shit from outside the building. So
Yeah.
it's pretty dope. But like loudest, like, I mean, it has to be between grow sciences. And honestly, Valley of the Sun's grow is loud as fuck. Like,
I do like
that
that.
was
Sun.
really loud.
it's loud as fuck, bro. Like, you could smell that shit as you're pulling up to the dispensary. Like, it's loud. And then with grow sciences, you could smell that shit, like, soon as you get to the door. Trues, you can smell, like, once you walk inside their little gate. Like, they all got it different. But, like, if I were to say the loudest, it would have to probably be Valley of the Sun. Like, their shit's loud, bro.
Damn.
But it's also in the middle of fucking nowhere and gets hella sun beating down on the building. And
Right.
And you can see the plants like from the
window.
dispensary, which
Yeah.
is right at like the front of the building. So
Yeah. So when you go shop, they
got
have
a
a
little window.
viewing window so you can see the plants and shit. It's pretty dope. 30% off your first time.
Yeah.
They didn't always have that. That was a cool addition that they added in there.
Yeah, they got some fire, bro. They just reran that KK. That was
yet to
they
try
redid
this
it.
strain,
It's
yeah.
pretty fire. Some True OG. It's pretty fire. Ooh, that's me, my fault. I thought I had those turned off.
Outlook.
They got like every OG right now. It's true.
Like, I'm off today, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's that infamous symbol,
Never
dude.
wrong.
Golly.
Yeah.
Calling you for work.
What I haven't seen, bro, is some ice cream cake. What happened to my ice cream cake, bro?
You can see a pre-roll right there. All right,
I don't know who grew
T-Rose.
it, but that was my birthday pre-roll.
You, Aries has ice cream cake, by the way.
I've tried it. months ago,
However
though.
you say that.
Arise.
Arise, Aries.
Arise, Aries. I don't even know how to say that.
It's arise.
Oh.
That's how you say it.
Arise? It's
Arise.
not Aries?
It's not how do you say it. That's how you say it.
Lead with that. This is how you say it, class. Arise.
That should be their like thing. This is how you say it. Arise.
Yeah,
T-Rose.
because Arise
Oh.
has that little
A-E-Z.
emblem right over the I, so you say the I as it is.
But can I be honest with you? I don't even know what that emblem means. I know it's supposed like you got to say the letter a certain way, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
Something.
the
beats me.
It's all right.
the little smiley face over the U
They're trying
and
to
move
teach you stuff.
is called an umla, and it's you see it in like German writing a lot, and you just say move. You're saying like the actual U sound.
Damn, English class or
Yeah.
German.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So is Move a German company?
No, no. It's Eastern, and we have a couple Canadian investors. Yep.
Okay.
I was about to
what's
say,
up.
you got to shop in Germany. Come on now.
Amsterdam.
You give me I know they got the exclusive. They getting all the fire.
I don't
Yeah.
think they can even get bud over there.
Here, bro.
In Amsterdam?
No, in
Where-
Germany.
In Germany?
I don't know what the legality
Sneak it.
Yeah, I
of
don't know.
marijuana
Probably
is
super,
over there.
super crazy strict.
Yeah, probably
Sneak it,
you'll get
fuck
your
it.
hand
30
cut off or
years.
something.
I'll
Plus
take
a
it.
hand.
You
Yeah,
just got to
I'll
take
take a
my
hand.
right hand because I'm left-handed.
So I know they don't play that ish in China, bro, which makes me sad.
Why, you want to go steal in China?
No, fool. I want to go smoke weed in Japan. And
Let's go.
You want to go steal in China?
China.
Nah,
No,
just
I only-
smoke weed.
I only heard of
China?
people's hands getting cut off for
no,
stealing,
I just
not
want to go smoke
smoking.
some weed, but they don't play
They
that
probably
shit in
cane you
China
for
about
that.
weed, bro. It's like
Cane?
crazy strict.
Damn.
Like, you get caught with some weed in China, you're going to do like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you see the South Park? They were selling the Integrity Farms weed to the Chinese government so they could plant it on their citizens and then send them to jail.
That's fucked up.
South Park.
South Park is,
South Park is
grimy.
wild.
South Park has
South
no
Park is-
limits.
That's
South
how
Park is
that's
the
how
original
that's how
Boondocks.
Randy Marsh met Mickey
People
Mouse.
don't realize that.
I saw that part.
South Park is
In
the
the
original
Chinese jail.
Boondocks, bro.
You want to play?
But it makes me sad. I'm like, I know celebrities. You can't tell me Wiz Khalifa's not smoking in Japan if he goes to Japan.
I don't think he like he.
You can't. No, hell.
When
no.
he would go to Dubai, he would say, I gotta get hella high before I go to Dubai because there ain't no weed over there. But I don't know if he's just saying that for the
He's
camera.
just saying that
There's
shit,
probably
bro.
some fire
I don't
hash,
care
though.
what
Man.
they say.
Oh yeah,
You
so-
They
also-
make hash over there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
you don't know.
Yes, I do, fool.
What else do you know, T? Tell us about your time away from the bakery since it's been longer than a week.
Well, I don't know where the time goes, seeing as I'm going to be on the pre-terms of, or pre, what's that word? Like, when you're just about to get somewhere. Like, I'm about to get insomnia if I don't get no sleep.
I don't know, bro.
Well, yeah, I'm about to get insomnia with no
You're
sleep.
on the way.
On the way to insomnia.
Just say that.
My daughter, I actually hit this man up at like 4:40 this morning. Normally, this guy's up before the crack of dawn. He's gonna hit me. What's up?
Yeah.
What are you hitting me up at this time of night?
Cause you sent me fucking 3 emojis
I sent you 2.
with
I sent
no
you 2.
words.
I sent you 2.
What was that?
It was a sleep.
emoji and a guy with his fucking hand on his face
What the fuck? What am I supposed to get from that?
at 4 a.m.
Why are you texting me this, man? That's what.
That's why I just put a question
text
mark.
him, I text
You
him.
really don't want me to. You really didn't want me to text what was on my mind, like 4:30, and this is what the fuck you hit me with. No words, no nothing.
What do you want me to
Not
say?
even
Good
a.
morning, fool. I'm tired as hell. I woke up the crack of dawn from a baby.
I wake up at the crack of dawn because
I feel like I would get
Exactly. Which is why, yes, he would get that. Like,
that. If something like that, I'd be like,
what's the matter?
You're having
bro?
a rough
It's
night,
4
aren't
in the
you?
morning. What's the matter? Why are you even up at this time?
And
What's
I
up, bro?
simply responded with a question mark. That's
No,
what that
actually, he
meant.
didn't.
What's
Actually,
up?
Actually, he said, stew today, bro. That was his first response was, stew today, bro. Then his next word was,
In
what's that
studio.
supposed to be? I'm like, oh, okay.
Help me
Damn,
out
my
here.
bad. I did.
Help
didn't
me
I?
out here.
Was it my response?
So you've been getting tired.
I've been tired as hell. My baby's been kicking my butt. Yeah. Trying to do some strain hunting. It seems like it's very hard to find some bomb weed now. I don't know about you guys living on the west side of Phoenix, or in Phoenix.
I don't really like looking that hard, so if I look at like 2 dispensaries and can't find anything I'm really interested, I usually give up and then look again later.
See, look, it's this guy's fault.
Well,
I usually
don't-
just start with like what dispenser I want to go to, and then see what they have.
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to just get what I liked, but ever since I started, or ever since I was turned into a hippie, I'm always looking for new strains to try. So I'm always trying to be.
Look
a
at
strain hunter.
PRC.
Yeah.
They got a lot of selections.
Phoenix Relief.
Yeah.
I do need to slide down there. I was
They
gonna go
don't
get the
have
patty
such-
cake down there.
Yeah, that shit's fire, bro. That
But-
shit's fire.
I don't know. I'm always looking for something new and trying some new stuff, and it's like, I don't know. The
Man.
first round batches.
It's
come out.
coming.
I've adopted a new outlook on that. It will find me when it's ready to find
Thank
me.
you.
Nope. Can't get down with that. I'm
No,
looking.
I'm trying to get there because I'm tired of looking. Because there are times, like you said,
Well,
you
here's
don't find
here's
shit.
the
And you're
deal.
just sitting there.
I can
like,
also let Jordan look, and then it'll hit me when it's time to hit me.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. That too.
I don't really miss a lot though.
No, you don't.
I don't miss.
You don't. And you guys can. I hit him up all the time. Hey, have you tried this? Have you tried this? What about this? What about this? Oh, I haven't tried it. Or that's good. That's bad. Or you might like this. My weed food right there.
Yeah.
I got seafood
Sorry.
for master. My weed master right there.
I rely heavily off of your reviews for certain strains. So
I try, man.
What's the best strain you had in the last month?
In the last month?
How about since you've been here last time, in the last 2 weeks?
Hmm.
Let's get something interesting.
Hmm.
What you got? What should I go look for?
I'll say I can't say it was flour. I'll say it was that fucking concentrate, whatever the hell Carlos had.
Oh, that daiquiri.
That shit had me high as hell. But as far as
That
flour,
orange daiquiri.
Oh, boom. Never mind. I got that. That Dosolato from True.
Good
that
stuff.
shit is gas. I cannot lie. I got it over the space runs. I got it up there with GS's runs. Like it's fucking gas. It's gas. It is super duper gas.
I trust you.
They got that in stock right now.
In stock right now. I was this close to getting it, but I knew my guy needed to try the space runs.
Bet you won't order it on your phone as you're sitting here.
I don't know if I want it or not. I'm opening my options for what I need
Better
to
put
go
it on
get
reserve
for
just in
tomorrow.
case.
It's gas,
Well,
bro.
if it's
Like
gonna
it's
be gone, then it wasn't
that's
meant to
true.
be, man.
it's exactly that's how I feel sometimes.
Whatever.
But it's official though. If that's the firest strain I've had last 2 months.
I like to, when there's a, I don't know, and I know it's going to be gone.
Yeah, I
Go
gotta
get what's
it.
yours, Go get what you want.
But if you put
And,
it on reserve, you're
and
good
True
for the
Mat
whole
does
night.
not, like,
They
their
not gonna
drops
hold it
do
till
not
tomorrow.
last
Well,
long.
Of course, not till tomorrow, but they'll hold it till 10 o'clock tonight.
True. So you got till 10 o'clock tonight to think
Yeah, you
about
put that
it.
shit
It's
on
probably
hold,
because they
you
know
do
that
it
it
all
won't
day.
last
See,
until
I don't
10
wanna-
o'clock
I don't
at
wanna
night if
order
it's
it
on the
and not go
shelf
pick
because
it
it,
up.
Yeah, I done that
just
shit.
flies.
Ton of, but all they do is take it off the shelf and then put it back on, and the next person will buy it. There ain't no shame in that game, brother. Trust me, I have done that shit
I've done that shit. I put it
numerous
on hold,
times
and I don't
on
pick it up,
Leafly.
and it'll fuck around and be gone the next day. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't pick it up.
That
But
shit's
that's
gonna
what they
sell.
do.
You ain't doing them no harm.
Exactly.
Sorry to all the patients that missed out though on my lag, but shit. You know what I'm
As a
saying?
matter of fact, I ain't gonna say who, but somebody who worked there actually put them a eighth of peanut butter breath that I was looking for, and I went up there to grab the Dosolato. That's when he tells me, "Oh yeah, bro, I actually put that eighth of peanut butter breath back. I didn't end up getting it." I'm like, "You what?"
Can you ask for the 4.2s on the
If you get
pre-order?
back there, no. You gotta go up there and get that.
I do love it when I run
You
into
gotta go
those
back there.
4.2s.
And low key,
I'm just saying.
you're not supposed to ask for them. You're not supposed to, because you're supposed to just.
You
get 'em if they
just
give 'em
told
to you.
everybody on Instagram and listening to the podcast
Well, I
about
mean,
the 4.2.
Then
I didn't
shout
know
out
that
your boy
was a
T Rose
thing.
for the hookup.
I didn't know it
when you
wasn't
get back
a
there at True, ask and see if they got some 4.2s, and if they'll look, and if they got one, they'll hook you up. Shout out your boy T Rose. But
This guy,
I figured I just didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it until
I didn't
today
know
either.
either, bro. Until like one day, I went to go buy some shit, and the dude was there. He's like, "Oh yeah, bro, I hooked you up." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "I found we got a 4.2 pack." I'm like,
Yep.
"Oh, okay."
I didn't. So does
every
that
time-
mean there's like a 8.4 pack on the
No,
quarters?
I've never bought a straight quarter pack from True. I always end up buying 2 different eggs because I gotta have 2 different strains. But
No,
there
man.
might be. There might be.
Okay.
I like their quarter packs every once in a while.
It's not that I don't like the quarter packs. It's just that I can't smoke on the same thing for too long. I gotta switch it up.
When
switch
it's
up
their
the taste.
OGs, I'll grab a quarter pack.
Rolls eyes.
And they got every OG up there. What's wrong with that? I can't switch up the flavor. You know what I'm saying? I
You
gotta
can do whatever you want.
Do what you want, fam. Why you?
I buy half ounces of shit. I buy ounces of shit sometimes. Sometimes I buy an eighth. Do you?
I need to get like that.
I buy eighths. Sucks.
Well, I mean,
I bought a quarter once.
I
Actually, I buy ounces, but only at Value of the Sun.
only at value.
For real. Because they be.
You never bought an ounce of GS or an ounce of?
I haven't bought an ounce of GS.
Shut up, Jordan. Shut up, y'all give me, bro. Pass me the fucking lighter while you talking shit.
My bad.
I ain't bought an ounce of GS, but I got one right here.
Got a couple of them.
I ain't gonna tell you to shut up about this. Caleb. You
That's
my
fucked
dog.
up.
You my
Tell him
dog.
to shut up.
Nah, Caleb my dog.
That's fucked up.
Caleb my dog.
All right, T. Let's.
Thank you, Matt. I love you. That was a birthday
Yeah.
donation.
Matt be.
My birthday coming up next year. It's gonna be in August.
Next year.
Put that on the calendar.
That on the calendar.
This guy.
As a matter of fact, let's add.
By that time, you should be growing your own weed, boy.
That's facts.
So
I was actually gonna buy the light today, but I figured I'll probably wait till
you
tomorrow.
probably don't want to just buy any light, man.
Well, no, I was gonna show. Of course, I was gonna go
Okay,
over it with you, but
bet.
but
I probably ain't the like one to go over it with. Hit up Smirk.
I got another homie who actually grows
Hit up
mad
Smirk.
weed.
Hit up Smirk.
Smirk?
Yeah,
All right.
swear.
Okay.
He'll answer you. Tell him.
All right,
Say
that's
Jordan
fucking
said hit. Yeah, you probably don't even tell him. Just be like, hey, man, I'm about to grow. Should I get this light?
Okay.
He got you, bro.
Yeah.
For real. He's gonna help me set my shit up, too.
See,
I wish I
you
had
gonna have a
room to
bunch of
set
plans. I'm gonna have
something
like
up,
maybe
man.
2. I don't have enough room. My closet's. I got
I'm
a
trying to
long
look at your
walk-in closet.
house in my head, and I can see that That is you.
Like,
But you have a homie. You have a
Probably
few
don't know.
homies
We
that's
probably
gonna be
start
growing
growing
some
stuff, too.
fire.
well, and
Yeah,
I'm kind of
plan on-
already thinking like, I mean, somebody's got to help Jordan taste all that weed he's gonna be.
Oh, of course.
And I mean, he ain't gonna let it go bad, so somebody's got.
Oh,
help
of course.
smoke it. And
I mean, if he doesn't end up smoking the 12 pounds himself, like, I'm fine.
What?
Well, I think
I mean,
this man
my
is
first
trying
go,
to
I'm
figure
gonna
out.
do
You said it.
6. I'm gonna do 6.
you're gonna
the
do
first.
6 on the first go.
Yeah, I was
And then
gonna
what
How
are
do.
you
many
gonna
can you
rotate,
get
like,
out of
3
a
in,
plant?
or
No, I'm gonna go 6 and 6.
You're gonna do 6 and 6.
I'm gonna
straight
just
up.
keep rotating 6 and 6.
That's how much
6
you can get
different
out of a plant?
strains.
6 pounds.
Nah, you get a pound. You
Oh,
get
okay.
about
You
if
gonna
you do it
6
right.
plants.
Yeah, so I have about 6 pounds.
See-
So my first few runs, I'm gonna do 6, right? And then when I feel like I know what I'm doing, then I'll try to up it to 12. I'll max it out because I can. Because
I'm just gonna be
I have
doing 2.
Kristen.
I just
So,
need
yeah.
to know how to. make
No, whatever,
hybrids.
bro. Like the way I'm setting it up though, it'll be perfect whether you want to grow 1 plant or 12 plants. Like there's not going to be any difference in the grow setup except for
He's gonna have enough room to grow 12 plants, so if he only puts 6 in there, it's
yeah. I'll have the room for 12. I mean, I'm gonna have 2 plants. Well, we'll get into that real in a second. Let's talk to our
Let's
man
talk to our
of the
guest a
hour.
little. How about that?
Gee, my guy.
What's popping?
So, for those that don't know, which obviously would be crazy because I feel like you're well known in the community. I mean, you're more known than we are. That's facts.
No.
Stop. Don't even
We grow
say it.
together.
No, I'm just saying though, like it would be pretty absurd for people to not know who you are. That's where I was going with that. But why don't you let the lovely people that do not know, that are new to the show, or maybe just tuning in to Arizona for the first time, what you do?
Well, I currently run our wholesale program for MUV products and Wana brands. So I first started at MUV as a bud tender. I was one of the first bud tenders, me and like 4 other people who helped open up the store. Was bud tending for about 6 months, and I mean, there's so much growth in the cannabis community that I just started immediately having a paved way for growth, and
Yeah.
saw like kind of what I wanted out of the cannabis industry, and moved into purchasing, and then assistant manager of the dispensary, and then they asked me to go into wholesale, and
Oh,
so
big
that was-
dog.
and then I've been running the wholesale program for about the last 2 years.
Oh, it's like that. 2
Yeah.
years, big dog. Okay,
About 2 years now.
okay,
You
G.
definitely
Hold
got
on.
it on lock. If
Let
you're
me
running it for the
get-
last 2 years, you definitely got it on lock.
Yeah.
Let me give G
That's
his
what's
flowers real quick. Cause I mean, dude, 6 months, and again, I know a lot of people think it's a breeze in the industry, right? Because I read about it all the time online, how people just want to work in the medical industry because it's their dream job, right? I'm not saying this to offend anybody, but it takes a certain crowd to work in the dispensary because first of all, it's customer service, right? You're doing customer service. Now, if you're working to grow, you're starting off hella manual labor, right? Because you're going to be a trimmer right out the gate. You ain't getting any other title than trimming
Nope.
fresh off the street, right? So you're either about to do straight manual labor for regular pay, or you're about to be going through hell customer service for I don't know how they get paid in the dispensary, right? That
not too good from
That
what
could
I
be
hear.
something that you guys can discuss with a bud tender if they want to have that conversation with you. I don't know, and if I did know, I wouldn't share that information because that's not my business, right?
Yeah.
But I have worked in customer service, and I know how shitty people can be, especially around the holidays. And when sales go on and people miss their shot and think that the dispensary just has an unlimited supply of this item that's on sale, it could be crazy, right?
It's a tough conversation right
It
there.
is, right? I'm just on the outside looking in, right?
Yeah.
I'm just young hippie. I'm not speaking for G. I'm
mean,
speaking
because-
from somebody who's been in the dispensary
Imagine
at
bringing
those
that
times.
drama to the plug.
I don't understand.
That's-
Cable, I don't understand.
Every time I hear somebody getting like crazy at a dispensary over something, I'm like, you must not have ever bought fucking weed on the black market.
Ever.
Well, here's the thing. It's just
Ever.
because the dispensaries let that happen. I hear in Cali, you can't even pull the shit you pull out here. Like, you can't hit the only thing you can return or swap on a dispensary is like a faulty cartridge. if you don't like something, it's tough. Like, you can't hit the dispensary up. Like, there was one instance, I ain't gonna lie, but my shit was expired, where I hit the fucking dispensary up and was like, yo, y'all need to hit me up with this bullshit. And they
That was your last.
That was like
trip to
that was
Disney,
the
That was
first
like
trip to
last year.
Disney.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
last trip to
Last trip.
Disneyland,
That's what
bro.
I mean.
Yeah.
That was the trip that are both when we both went out there.
Yeah, right before
Right
Corona.
Before Corona.
I was in Disneyland the week it shut down. I went to Disneyland the day before it shut down.
I remember because you made a post about that
Yeah.
shit the next day.
And none of our family got sick. Nobody in our family got sick at all. Now, I'm not saying Corona's not real. I'm just saying, like, I do be carrying sanitizer and shit, but there were no face mask regulations at this time. You know, nobody was wearing face masks at Disneyland. Everybody was in each other's personal space because that's how it is at Disneyland.
Of
if
course.
you've been
Yeah.
there.
There was no social distance.
Yeah,
No.
none of this
I don't
even
understand how you can
existed.
social distance
Like,
the word
at
social
Disneyland.
distance didn't exist yet.
bro, the coronavirus was just like a watch.
Well, it was like the bird flu or the SARS again.
Yeah.
It was just
Swine
another
flu
one of
or
those
some
things
shit.
that you heard
People
about.
still thought it
and
was
you
a
were like,
conspiracy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that as much as it was just one of those things that, oh yeah, this fucking thing's going around, but let's be real.
It's not in the United
Yeah.
States yet.
It's not.
And then that
even
shit
if it
just
gets here,
spiked.
like,
And they were
it's,
like,
you know,
close
we're gonna take
everything
care of
down.
it.
They closed California.
When you close Disneyland down, bro, that's just
And, bro, yeah, that's crazy.
that's
And it's
crazy.
been closed, bro. It hasn't
Yeah.
opened up since then.
their little spokesperson just made a little statement because they're mad.
Yeah.
They missing out on
Money.
racks.
They had
Boy,
to
missing
let...
out on millions.
They had to
You
let
know
go
what,
of
man?
tons of workers, bro. That's the part that sucks. Like 126, I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but it gives you something to
One
look into.
quarter of the city of Orlando in Florida.
Facts, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
It was a grid, bro.
Facts. That's crazy. I didn't even think about Disney World. I'm thinking straight about Cali. I
This
forgot
one's
about
good.
Disney World.
Which one's that?
The soap with a little bit of the space rinse.
Okay. So now,
I wrote that, huh?
yeah, it's a little loose for my liking, but it's smack though.
It was too tight at first. And that shit wasn't in. I was like,
That shit smack.
Surgery on it.
A little freaked it out a little bit. Well, George, I appreciate it. We're gonna definitely dive in a little bit more into Move, man. We want to talk a little bit about Move and what y'all got planned, for us patients in the future. But in the meantime, I want to have a good time. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know.
No, let's talk about my
In
week.
the meantime.
In the meantime, let's
talk
talk
about
about
me.
my week. No, my week sucked.
I want to ask K-Boog the same question he asked me about what's the most fire strain you had in the last 2 months?
In the last 2 months?
2 months, sir.
Well, he gave you 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks?
Damn,
Yeah.
man,
Okay,
2 months.
okay.
So it's
No,
like,
yeah,
damn,
at first he
2
said a
months?
month.
You know
At
how
first he
much
said a
goddamn
month.
weed I've smoked in the
At
last
first he
2
said a
months?
month. Then he said, you know what, switch it to 2 weeks from the last time I've been to the bakery.
The last 2 weeks?
Yeah. I want to say a month because you a connoisseur, my dude.
The most fire, the most fire, I would say all around,
Like
was
if you could
probably
go back
that
and get it.
Secret Triangle.
Oh,
Is that here?
Like all around flavor and high,
man.
and
it's the one, huh?
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
You tried the OG
Hey,
Crasher?
when you know, you know.
Did you try the OG Crasher? I didn't try that.
No.
I did.
How was it?
How was it?
I liked it, but
Was it better than this?
You could be honest on here, bro. No shots.
Some shots?
I liked it. It was very mild. It had the flavor a lot. It had the OG smell
See,
with
when I
very
hear very
with a
mild,
pepper
when I heard
with a
OG
pepperiness
Crasher,
on there. But it was just very, very mild. When OGs is when I'm finding weed that just doesn't get me to the point that I'm looking for, I'll just hit up. I'll go to Grow Sciences OGs or True Meds OGs because I know it's going to get me to the point. And so I was kind of hoping that it would bring that OG heaviness over me, but it was just too mild.
The,
It-
I feel that.
Because that's what
See?
it was. It was.
That's why
What was
I
the
don't be
cross?
liking
It was
OGs
with
like
a
that
wedding
no more.
cake.
You don't know.
You don't
Stop
know.
it.
Do what again? I'm sorry.
What
I'm
was the
talking about-
cross on that?
OG Crasher was wedding cake and something else. I think it was OG something. It was wedding
And
cake
an
something.
OG.
Yeah.
Probably
when I
OG Kush,
hear-
maybe I don't know.
Underdog or something.
Yeah, some shit like that.
When I hear OG Crasher, it makes me sound. It makes me feel
That's
like
just
the
dumb,
OG
boy.
flavor would be
You got
dominant.
another one over there?
And from what it sounds like, that was not the case, and that's
No.
probably.
It's all right.
But
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It
gonna
was
say
just
something.
my palate
Hold
and who I am.
And I bet
But-
because I feel like there's also a lot of people that think that an OG is a little bit too harsh of a flavor.
Maybe I had like pre-expectations of what it was supposed to be, and because it didn't meet them, maybe I
I've
just
done
was
that
thinking
before.
about it a
I've
different
done
way.
that before with stuff, and then when you come back to it later without the expectation, it's really not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's just since it wasn't what you expected, it kind of soured the initial taste.
No, totally.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right. Good question. What about you, G?
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Last 2 weeks at least. Month's a big gap if you
Month
smoke
is
a
Yeah,
lot
I'll
of
give him
fire.
2 weeks. I'll give him 2 weeks. But I want to say month because I know he smoked a lot
But
of
there's
fire.
a lot of fire to try to like reminisce over a month. Well,
Yeah, give it 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks you could pick up like a good 4 or 5.
Yeah. So I'll name a couple. If that's okay.
There's
So
a
we
food
just
one.
because we just
Yeah.
went through some pheno hunting over at MUV and
I just tested some shit you guys
just tasted
can't.
I'm
some
telling
shit,
you, bro.
so-
I'm telling you.
and we're going to be doing. I tried two different phenos of this papaya wasca, and it was very, very heady, almost like a headband straight across my head. Which is, I know some people don't like that, but that's kind of like what I look for.
Smack.
I
I
love
like that. I
I
love
love that headband feeling with like my eyes super glazy, almost blurry vision, and that's kind of like what it gave me. And so be on the lookout. I mean, so these are just put into a little small room, tested it out, and picked our winner out of there, and we're gonna populate it into a much larger room. So when we are going to make that drop, you'll see posts about it and stuff like that. And
Papaya Waska.
and then we're also
If you
going to
need
be
pictures.
dropping a sour jack that we have been kind of posting on our Instagram quite sometimes, and it's just visually beautiful. Pumps out so many different colors and almost like a Halloween bud. Really dark orange hairs with dark purple and like really dark green, all scattered throughout it.
Crazy.
So is that going to
And-
be sour diesel or sour OG with the jack?
So it's going to be sour diesel with Jack Herrera.
Wait,
Okay,
what kind of
yeah.
sourdy though? East Coast or West Coast? It's gonna be sour.
doesn't matter.
It does matter on
Yeah.
the on
Does
the
matter.
smell, bro. On the crosses.
You right.
Because the East Coast is more sour, bro. Like,
You right.
and then on that West Coast, you have that like that diesely like.
Because I don't mess with that San Fernando Valley OG Kush. I'm sorry. People can say what they want.
That's on you, player. All right. Let's see. What did I do this
Let me
week?
see. I'm trying to find that sour Jack.
Yeah, no. You let me know when you got it. Don't feel free to.
And what about you, sir?
I
This
just
is
baked.
Interesting.
Baked all week.
No, food the strain question. We know you baked.
Oh, fuck my whole week then.
Hey, we
I mean, I do gotta give a shout out to Alien Labs though, dude, because I did go through all 6 of them, and
Which one was the best?
I had fun smoking them, and I don't you guys didn't give the Gelato 41 the pass, huh? Honestly, guys, I
didn't
really
try that
liked
one.
that. It gave me that headband
the
feeling
one.
that I was looking for. Again, I like that Gelato 41 a lot, and I can agree with you on the biscotti. The biscotti was so flavorful, and
Okay, I got to cop that.
I liked the biscotti.
Gotta be there. So that or the Gushers, I
The
would go
biscotti
cop.
or
And
the
then-
gushers were like my two favorite. The
Gushers
gelato
gave me
was
I like the Gushers because I think there should be like a standard of like how many nugs should make up an eighth. I don't think it should be
Yes.
more than like. I mean, I think the standard should be like 2 or 3, but I know how it is to run a cultivation and what you get out of it. So I think that
Well-
5 to 6 nug top should be like a standard if you have to go that deep. But I still think it should stay around. You should have most of your eights around 2 or 3, and know that those eights that
especially
went.
if you're doing the boutique style
Yeah,
that they are doing.
yeah. Which I did get a few of my eights that I counted a couple that had 7 nugs, and I was just like, I was pretty disappointing that I got 7 nugs to make up my eighth, so I didn't get to see like the full potential of the nug, but I smoked just as well. I did. It got me
Absolutely
where
did.
I needed to go. They all had different effects.
Yeah.
There was not one strain that was this like too much of the same. Even though they were
That's
gelato,
facts.
even though they were gelato crosses,
Yeah.
they like all were truly had different effects.
Yeah. So the gelato, for me, it just was like, it wasn't. I couldn't say I would pay the 65 for it. Like
What
that.
about
Don't
the
say I
Gusher?
can't say it was. Oh yeah,
The Gushers.
and the biscotti. Yeah,
No, I need to know about this because the
Gushers
Biscotti
is-
and True is fire, so I can know
the
what to
Gushers
expect.
is fire, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Gushers is the one that I didn't get that I kind of wish I had and might see if I can still find.
Man,
it
that
somewhere.
video you saw was real, bro. Like that shit had me dying, dog. Like
What's it taste like?
fire.
Because I fucking love Gushers. I eat
Sweet,
Gushers
bro.
To this day.
Talking about
I-
the actual gummy
Yeah.
Gushers. I
I go
love.
to Circle K and get the sour pack of Gushers.
Yes.
all the
It's
time.
sweet, bro.
I
It's-
I
love
love
Gushers,
when they
bro.
started making them in bigger packs. Thank you, Gushers.
Thank you,
Read
God.
about it, bro. You can read all about it.
I'm gonna have to go copy.
Read
Bro.
all about
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I gotta go copy.
No, yeah.
Cop a pack.
Okay, let's dive into the week. Now that you got me
Dive
thinking.
into the week.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking,
talk
like, what
about
did I do this week? I did bake. I went off on baking. Like, that was
you
dope.
snapped.
I actually,
I saw you.
bro, I was real surprised with myself this time around because, like, I finished baking earlier than usual, but I baked more than usual, bro. Like, I baked 16 pies, 3
You stayed up all night, didn't
cheesecakes.
you?
No.
Oh,
I
you got
baked,
done earlier.
bro, I baked literally when I thought I was going to stay up all night and bake. I was like, nah, I'm going to bake these 4 pies and wake up early. Fuck it. So I baked those 4 pecan pies, and then the next day, I woke up, I baked 3 cheesecakes. Right after that, 12 pies, a whole ass cake.
You didn't do those
That was the
cheesecakes
day
right
you
after
posted
the
on your
pies?
story saying.
I
guys-
seen your stories of the pies and then the
I
cakes.
did the pecan pies first. That was the night before. In the morning, I did the cheesecakes because those take the longest to cool. So I had to bake those and throw them in the freezer.
Ah,
And then I started baking the pies.
Okay.
And then I made a cake.
as you can see, because I literally was going to stay up when you had made that post about your boys trying to be up all night. So hit me
I
up.
was going to
stay
pull
up.
an all-nighter, but I was like, fuck that. What is that?
This is the soap.
Fire.
That soap is gas. I'm telling
He
you,
got
boy.
that look
soap
on
is
his face
gas.
like he saw a ghost.
That soap is gas, boy. I was
Yeah,
breaking
this
that
shit got
down.
my
I'm
head.
like,
Look, this
yo.
blunt got my head leaning, dog.
This might be the
on
one
the inside.
from
That's-
the last 2 weeks.
Shout out Steve's because he was telling me about that shit. He was like, boy, that soap is gas. You need to go get it. But I couldn't get it on my side. They didn't drop it.
No shout outs, Steve's, because he lagging. I'm just playing. I missed that guy. He not lagging.
Shout out my loco, bro.
Went to the with Kyle Alien Labs grow. That shit was on point, man. Like I
I
said,
do want to try that biscotti Gushers when it drops.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking for. That's the one I'm
or
looking
that
for, bro.
that area
and the
41.
sugar
That
Sugar cone.
sugar cone.
Sugar
Yeah,
cone.
that was
I've been
that's
seeing some
And the
serious
Area
things
41.
lately, bro.
yeah. There's
I saw
three.
baklava.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's coming out.
oh, that
Let's
one's
go.
too.
Yeah, there's three. There's 3 on this next drop. Like I'm gonna get all of them, but there's 3 that I for sure have like my eyes on. Right, that's the baklava, that's the sugar cone, and that area 41.
No, I need that biscotti.
Because
Dutchess
that
over
area
every single one of
41
them.
is they said it's their version of an OG Kush. So I was like, I'm on it.
Do they have a
Yeah.
version of a GMO? Because I'm gonna say,
No, I don't think
you got me officially converted on that,
Oh,
that
yeah?
GMO. Well, no, I've been
Oh,
fucking
yeah?
with GMO. I've been fucking with GMO, but not as tough as this guy. Not as tough as this guy right
See that
here.
video of me taking this dab this morning?
Yes.
That was the garlic cookies, bro. That shit was so fire.
You need to. Did you ever get a chance to try True Met's garlic breath? I'm pretty sure you got a chance or
My
heard
boy
about it.
Ant Banks, dude. I saw him posting about it.
I'm telling
Ant
you, bro,
Banks?
it
Yeah. He got
is
the
fire.
Logo looks like a neon
Mi,
sign.
Mi Vida Mota? Or,
Yeah, he's tight, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Shout
hit
out
me
Ant,
up.
dude. He's my boy.
He hit me up when I left the grow and was like, I
That
thought I saw you. I've been
is
chopping
the
it up real nice,
funkiest
man.
strain I have
And,
smoked.
He's
all
the one
year.
that lets me
Garlic
know,
breath
like, when
from
True
True
Met's
Met.
going to be doing some drops
The
and
Yeah.
stuff.
funkiest
And
strain I've smoked.
I couldn't get to the garlic breath, but I am jealous. I did get to the Han Solo burger.
You know
though,
what?
and
That was fire.
That's
That
fire.
was
I'm not
fire.
gonna
That's
lie.
fire.
That's what you should get, bro.
That's
The
up there
Han
too
Solo-
right
The
now.
Han Solo
That's
burger
up
is
there
fire,
too right
dog.
now.
You'll like
Yeah.
that shit.
That shit's
Yeah.
gas. That shit is gas.
No lie.
It's fire. It's like that.
You like that? You like those fruity
Is it-
terps too, right?
I do like fruity terps, but I want something more like,
Gassy.
savory.
Oh yeah, Solo burger.
Solo burger for sure.
yeah, definitely.
That shit will fucking bleed on your tongue,
If you
bro.
like any forbidden fruit terps, they got all that tropical.
Nah, no,
Nah,
we don't
I'm-
smoke
I-
that in here.
Oh, of course not. Not me.
mean,
I'm
I
just
smoke
asking.
it. I
I'm gonna
just,
ask my
I got
dude.
a
You
lot
just
of
fucked it up.
I
You're
gotta
supposed to
ask
say,
my
yeah,
guy.
man, get out.
What the fuck?
Thought you were gonna
So,
kick
yeah,
him out.
They have a lot of shit like that up there too. They got Tropicana cherry, Tropicana banana.
I ain't trying to get none of that today.
They got
Like,
cherry
I once-
pie, grape pie.
Solo
I'm
burger,
s-
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Out
Because
the hands
I
down.
went and got the ooh la la yesterday,
Me too.
and just because I knew I was gonna buy that eventually because I am a huge
I was waiting for
I
it.
did
I
like
was
Crown
waiting for
Jewels.
it.
and
all,
I bought
all time.
I pre-ordered the vinyl when the album dropped,
Sick.
and like I knew when I got the vinyl, I was eventually going to go and buy the fucking weed.
We were in the
and
spirit after leaving Alien Labs.
Yeah, I mean,
Where are you gonna go get some
this
weed?
is my birthday weekend, so I'm
Turn up.
I'm willing to splurge a
Splurge.
little bit. So I splurged a little bit.
Can't
I only
believe
smoked
it.
a little bit of it last night, like just to like test it out, and I'm gonna get high tomorrow while I watch football.
Not the B-Day boy, the B-Day boy.
And the Packers don't play until the night game.
I don't want to talk football. Please don't talk football.
That's because your boy got the coronavirus.
That's because my team is just.
Goddamn.
Are you a Ravens fan?
Yes,
Yep.
I am. You a Steelers
Man,
fan?
dude. No, I'm not a Steelers fan, but
that's
I
insane.
do feel bad for the Steelers. Dude.
I really
This
wanted to
this
watch
is
that
the
game on
second game
Thursday
that's been
night.
postponed on them because the other team got coronavirus.
The
And
Ravens?
it's like they got the Steelers. So the Titans got coronavirus on them at the beginning of the season, so they had to reschedule that game. And it was gonna be the
fucked
dopest
up
game
their whole
on
time, too.
Thanksgiving.
Of course it was.
That was the
I
dopest
was
game of
mad as fuck
Thanksgiving,
about
and
that.
they
The only
never
game
have
worth
good games on
watching.
The only
Thanksgiving.
game worth game watching.
So I was pretty stoked for that, and then when they dropped that, I was just like, freaking Lamar.
Amen
Dude.
about my boy having corona. Even if we were to play, I was not expecting us to win that game. I wasn't expecting us
Did
to
Lamar
win any games.
test positive?
Yes, he did.
He got the Rona, fam.
But
It was basically
Stay away,
basically
Mar.
the whole team.
I'm not saying the Rona is not real because the Rona is definitely real.
That shit just making me
110%
sanitize
real.
my hands.
But-
you being a Baltimore
But
Ravens
if you are
fan
asking me, just because
automatically
he
gives you the
said that,
coronavirus.
just because he said that,
You have it.
me being a Baltimore Ravens fan, personally, I don't believe any of the main stars have it.
Yeah, I mean,
except for Jackson.
No, I don't believe he has
You don't think he's got it? You think he's
Was
just
that
gonna have
Trump?
to sit because he doesn't
That
play
was DJ
yourself?
Cal.
I
that's
think
DJ
they
Khaled.
are just sitting him, period,
played yourself.
because of where we are in the season, yes.
Really?
This is just me being a Baltimore Ravens fan, and
You
yes,
sound like
I
a
do.
Cowboys fan right now.
No, hell no.
Desperate as fuck, reaching for an
No,
excuse.
I don't. Bro, did you not hear what I said earlier? I said even if he was to play, I was not expecting us to win that game. I haven't been expecting us to win a game since the
He got
game
the Rona,
against the
fam.
Eagles.
He got the Rona.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and if he has a Rona, that's cool. I mean, I understand.
That's cool.
That's
Look,
fine.
that's cool.
If he sits out, that's understandable. But
I'm
I
mad
mean,
as hell. He said
I
that
don't
was
believe
cool.
it. I don't believe it.
Okay. Conspiracy theory guy.
I'm
We're going to
gonna-
get you your own segment.
Anyways,
Conspiracy theories with T.
You're stupid.
All right. So, yeah, man, went to Alien. That was cool. That was about it. If you ask me, my best weed I've smoked in the past 2 weeks. Man, that's crazy. I'd have to say it's between the London Cushman's 10.
Really?
okay.
Yeah, that shit was so fire. I went and bought 2 8s back to back.
Damn, like that. It was
Okay.
minty as hell. It was minty as hell.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
was
I
minty.
bought it.
London pound cake, dude.
Bro, yeah. I bought it
That's
the
it?
night before.
That's what I
bought
want.
it
I
one
want
night. It's
the
cookies,
London
dog.
pound cake
Cookies?
and
Yeah.
the cereal milk.
I bought it one
That's
night,
what I
right?
want, the
I hit
straight
up
London pound
Steez.
cake.
I was like, Steez, I got the one, and we're gonna review it.
And then you
And
smoked
I
all.
smoked it all, and I was like, I gotta go get another one so we can review it. Gladly walked in there, bro. I will say gladly walked in there and handed them my money, dog. Like,
Give me another one of them packs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I
Yeah.
felt about the Georgia pie.
yeah, I got some of that at the crib.
That, bro,
About to
that's
do
the
it.
one. What
I'm-
you
yeah.
mean?
Well, I haven't
like-
smoked it yet,
You have not smoked the Georgia pie?
except for what homie brought through. But I can't talk about that one. We're not allowed to talk about.
I might have to literally pull up on you on that one. I might. I have to
Well, I'm gonna
check
do
and
a
see.
speed review probably when I get to the crib, but I'm not gonna like smoke it. I'm just gonna open it and run through the packaging and shit.
Gotta call my nigga Steve.
But yeah, it would have to be between that and like maybe the Gushers or the Biscotti, bro. From
See,
Alien.
okay, I'm gonna have to. Pick
you
up
have
this
those within
discussion.
the last
Pick
2
up these
weeks?
Gushers.
Well, they dropped on the 13th of November, so that was the Friday before this
Oh yeah, so
Friday
I
just
guess
passed.
So
I
it's
didn't-
right
I didn't
about
even think
2
about
weeks right
those
now.
in
It
my
was-
answer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yesterday would have been the 2-week mark.
I guess
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
I was only thinking about
Maybe
the
I'm
last
outside
week.
of that window.
I was only
Nah,
thinking
you
about
in
the
the
last
window.
week for mine.
Because I got paid the week they drops.
I'll say that cookies was so good that I started buying more cookies.
Like
that London
that?
Cushman's. Yeah, I bought the Run the Jewels yesterday, which, in my opinion,
Did it get the pass?
nah.
No.
Not because I can't say it's worth $60. I'd pay 50.
Did
London?
they? Did they?
The London?
Are
No,
is the
the Ooh La
cookies
La.
at $59.99 right now?
It's at
The
$60.
cookies at 60.
Oh
before
no
tax.
Yeah.
way!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But
That's
listen,
where I'm- and that's
if
kinda
you
where
did
I was
not
with it,
know,
too.
you can use your points on the cookies.
No, you cannot.
I just used mine yesterday and got 20 off, bro.
Yesterday,
On my kids.
I'll have to check.
I
and
went
see.
to Arizona Natural Selections,
Oh, so you
and
went to Arizona National
it's a
Selections.
Harvest-owned fucking dispensary. It's owned by Harvest.
Yep.
And I used my points and got. I had 500 and something points and used every single one of them and got that Ooh La La for $40, bro.
The reason why I'm saying this is because on Thanksgiving, when I bought the Ooh La La, as I was walking out of the shop, I literally heard a budtender telling another customer, "You cannot use your points on cookies," and he was hot because he bought like.
I
7
swear to
fucking
God, I would have
flavors.
asked for the manager.
Yeah.
Because
I-
I've used my points on cookies twice now.
I've
I
been
had. So
told
when was
you
the first
can.
time?
The first time I bought Blanco and fucking
Come on, when you had that
berry pie.
That berry, are you fucking serious?
Swear to God. And I'd use those points at Urban Green. Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Urban
been
Green.
told
House.
you can
Shout
there.
out Urban.
And because when I was there to get the Alien Labs, they said you can't use it on the Alien Labs. You can use it on the cookies.
And this was where?
And that was at Urban Greenhouse,
Which is owned by Harvest.
They have all the same.
So the
fucking
next time
rules.
you go to a Harvest
Huh.
location and they tell you you can't, you better ask for the manager and
I
be like,
definitely
bro,
will.
y'all finessing me because I know I can use. I've just literally, I probably still have the receipt at the crib.
Wow.
I just used my points, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
On God.
making that.
I would not
request,
lie.
for sure. I'm not saying
So-
you lying. I'm just saying like I've tried a million times.
Yeah, so that Run the
Yeah.
Jewels, bro, it I think it could use a little more work on like the flavor department.
For sure.
Because I like the first go around, I was like, eh. But I started doing some experimenting with the gas passes because a lot of people started asking me how much weed I put in my blunt. And honestly, like don't scale my shit out. So it's probably like 2 grams or some shit. I don't know. And I'm not lying. I'm being honest with you.
No, he is.
But
because,
recently,
he
I
is.
started fucking scaling out like a gram, between a gram and a gram point 3, right? For those people, right? And seeing how that would hit in the backwood. And some of them smack, bro.
I
like,
try.
But the Run the Jewels, it didn't. That wasn't the case, right? So the second go, I put the rest in there, and the taste still didn't. It didn't pull through
Didn't
until
pull through the wrap.
midway, right? Midway, I started getting like creamy, peppery, a little bit of lemony flavors. But from the beginning, like, nah. And I know there's people, well, you use a backwood. Well, other strains have done it. You know,
Right.
I've smoked
Yeah.
other strains.
I
People
smoke.
who
I
say
always
that
smoke
shit
out of glass.
No, I'm not tripping, bro. I'm gonna keep
smoking.
smoking my backwoods, bro. You know?
You can you can definitely determine.
Yeah.
that. You smoke backwoods for quite some time
You
now.
can
You can
t-
determine
you
the
can
taste
taste
through
it.
a
Exactly.
backwood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like
exactly.
honestly, like I've put grams in there and they've smacked like
I told
out
you,
the wood.
fool.
And there's
No, I know,
told you.
but
And there-
people
and
are
there's
asking.
been-
Like I'm getting more like questions about it.
For
so it's like-
example, there's been strains that you've put in a backwood, and I don't smoke backwoods, but they smack out of the backwood to me.
Mac.
And I don't the Mac was one for sure. I could taste the Mac straight through that
Shout out the
backwood.
Mac.
That shit was
But
fire.
like, so it's not just a sophisticated tongue can taste the difference when
Nah.
it comes to that.
It's the weed.
Like the weed,
weed.
the
Yeah.
weed comes through that shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
yeah. So yeah, man, that's been it.
That's
you know,
one level of the gas pass that I don't really get into because I don't fucking smoke those fucking things.
Oh, the backwoods.
Yeah.
Well, my point really, for like honestly, I enjoy backwoods, and
Yeah,
I wasn't
that's- I
gonna
mean, that's
switch
how you're
that
gonna
up
smoke.
with
You're not-
nobody
exactly.
for nobody.
Yeah.
But to me, it makes 1,000% sense that if this strain is thumping through a backwood, then whatever
That's a
you
win.
smoke it in,
You're
it's going
gonna
to
thump.
shine, right? You hit a bowl, bro, you're gonna fucking
You're
be
gonna love it.
so grateful. You smoke joints, oh my god, right? Because this shit was thumping through that backwood. You roll a skimpy little fucking.
Smoke regular blunts.
You're gonna thank me
Be
later.
brutally honest with the people out there saying that how can you judge that through a backwood? The quality of your weed is trash. That's why when you smoke backwoods, you say it tastes bad or it's harsh or it's nasty. The quality of your weed is bad. I'm just gonna say that.
It's probably not flushed all the way. You know what I'm saying?
It's bad
But the
weed.
backwood does. I'm not gonna lie. The backwood, hey.
It's what it is.
Sometimes the backwood
it is.
do have. It depends on the backwood you got to. Like I ain't gonna lie. I will only smoke my original backwoods.
That matters sometimes.
Or honey.
But put it like this:
Honey's smooth.
have you
Dude,
ever
like, in the
smoked
honey
some
pack,
weed?
It's almost so inviting. And it's just like you got that purple and the gold on it. That's the backwood honey.
No,
pack,
that's
right?
the honey berry.
Oh, that's the honey.
Those
berry.
ones
Don't
make
feel
me
me on
fucking sick.
I look at it and I
Have
just
you
want to
ever-
get it because the packaging is just like.
Don't waste your time. Get
Don't-
honey, bro. If
Get
you
Honey is okay.
no honey is here's why I fucking
Honey's
get
always
down.
fresh.
Here's exactly, and that's exactly. Honey is always fucking
always
fresh.
Yeah.
And they're just smooth, bro. Like if you have some weed that's kind of harsh and you put it in the honey backwood, that shit is smooth, bro.
Back to my question: have you ever got some weed that you smoked in a backwood that you didn't like the
Yes.
taste of?
Hell
Hence
yes.
why you cannot blame the backwood.
No, you can't.
They're smoking bad weed. That's what it is.
I'm about
They're
to
not-
let's light up another
It's
one.
not the backwood that they're blaming. You cannot blame the backwood. It's your quality.
I
of
think-
it.
just
I think-
answering
I
questions
think
here.
there's multiple variables. You can absolutely blame either.
Give me another variable.
You
Shitty
could
weed,
blame the
shitty
fucking
backwood.
You could blame the fucking shitty weed.
I'm blaming
There's-
the weed. I'm not blaming the backwood.
That's because you're
Good for
biased. You're biased.
Biased.
Sir.
Let me think about the time I had a bad backwood.
You're putting an assumption out there that you can't control that variable. You can't control the variable of the freshness of the backwood that the person is rolling the fucking blunt in.
Okay, see
And then
now
bitching
we're not
about it.
talking. Now if we're talking the freshness of the backwood. That's a different story.
Well, that's a variable.
But see, if you,
It is a.
but what, has anybody ever got a? You ain't never got a stale.
Like shitty weed.
You ain't never got a stale or dry swisher.
I got one for you, Kyle. Just finish him off.
Fatality.
You're done.
I'm just saying, y'all not about to sit here
Wrap
and
it
blame
up,
my
B.
backwoods.
Wrap it up.
Y'all not about to sit here and blame my
What? Your
backwoods.
backwoods?
know
Are you
that.
producing them?
If
These
you
are
choose,
mine.
if you do choose out of
You
any,
have you always even
Hold on,
smoked
G.
backwoods?
It's gonna get good.
Like all of a sudden you are like the Grand Poobah of backwoods.
He owns.
Like what is this?
You got your
I
share
do
in
gotta
it.
say-
Yep, sure do.
I do gotta
I
say,
ain't gonna let him blame my backwoods.
Sure
And
do.
if
Then stop
you-
producing backwoods with stems in them.
That's pretty.
Oh, I know you ain't talking about backwards with stems and with the look on your
saw
face.
you have to give him one to rap.
Oh damn! I wasn't gonna say it.
We ain't gonna blame the backwoods, but you just had to give him one that you couldn't even roll.
It had a hole in it, and I gave him
But
to roll it.
it had a hole in it, but we ain't
But
gonna
that
blame
don't
the
mean-
backwoods.
But that don't mean I'm gonna blame the backwood.
I got another one. Hold on. Wait, this one's for you.
I'm not finna blame the backwood.
You didn't even get to hear it.
I'm not finna
I'ma
blame
play
the
it again for you.
backwood at all.
You played yourself.
Wait, let's keep it going.
Congratulations. You played
I'm not
yourself.
finna blame
I'm
the
done.
backwood.
Congratulations.
I'm done.
You played
Let's talk about
yourself.
move.
I'm not
Let's
finna
talk about
blame
move.
the
I
backwood.
love this
Go.
guy, bro.
Let's
Anybody
talk about
out
move.
All right,
there
hold on.
that's
Okay, yeah, we will.
asking this man or judging this man from smoking his weed and doing reviews because he's doing it in a backwood, stop it. Stop it.
All right, Mr. Harvey.
You the one answering their questions like you would have take the time out to do that,
I
Mr.
did.
Harvey.
I was
Talking about me being Mr.
I
Harvey.
can't answer. We can't have that time with you around. I can't just
I'd have
have
told him
intimate time with the
off.
fans. That hurts my heart, T. Anyway,
You being too nice.
before we get on into move, I'd like to give out some kudos. Some kudos in the community. Kudos. I like that.
community kudos.
First of all, I'm gonna hit this blunt for all three businesses that I'm about to say. And I'm gonna give you some props for the tremendous work you've done over this past weekend, these holidays, season, Thanksgiving, I should say. My first shout out I want to give to Renee or Nene Tokes. She, from what I can see, and guys, bear with me now. Like, I just see this shit as I'm scrolling, like it, and present it to you. So you can check it out yourself. I highly encourage it. But this weekend, She cooked up some food and went out and served the food, right? And it looked like any and everybody that was walking by could come by and grab a meal. So I thought that was pretty dope, you know. So shout out to her. Shout out to the Cannabis Cactus for feeding tons of families this holiday season, partnering up with grip of local vendors, local grows, and businesses in the community. Fed a shit ton of families. I didn't even get the number, but I will ask when I see them next time. And my last kudos is going to go to my man, Chris, dude, from Zonka Bars.
Mm-hmm.
My man fed over 200 kids for Thanksgiving that were are in the foster or group home system. Collected all this food, man, cooked it himself, and then delivered it. And I think that's fucking
super dope,
huge, man. So
hell yeah, shout out to Chris.
I want to shout out, shout out and kudos to all
out to
three of
Chris
those brands there for really showing the world, man, that the marijuana community, bro, we do good things, man. We can do big things that make a difference on the people around us, and then people around us don't even have to be in the marijuana community. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have to smoke or believe in the plant or even agree with it, but they'll still receive this blessing, you know? So those were some real inspiring things that I saw this weekend, and I personally want to thank you guys for doing that. And, you know,
Big shout out.
give me a little drive, man. With that being said, let's talk about some... let's move on to Move, right? Let's move on into Move. My guy G, bro. So let's talk about Move. You guys are responsible for these pretty good gummies that are floating around right now. I've had the opportunity to not just review them before the whole reviewing, thing, because I was like, bro, I should review these. And I think you got the same idea because we kind of hit each other up at the same time, which was dope.
We needed it to happen.
Yeah. But these gummies, they're phenomenal, man. Really good flavor, good taste. Let's talk about those, right?
Yeah.
Wana.
Wanna, baby.
Don't you want to get high with Wana?
Move if you wanna move. Move if you wanna.
Move if you... Hey, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what we do here.
Yeah, Wana Brands is awesome, man. They their home state is Colorado. CEO and founder is Nancy Whiteman. She's a Colorado native. She's honestly a killer lady. Whatever she does, she puts 100% effort into, and you see it in the brand and Wana Brands. Last year, in 2019, she was named top 40 businesswomen of America. So just to have like killer leadership around the CEO of Nancy Whiteman, like around Wana Brands, it just shows into her products. And Wana Brands actually found MUV here in Arizona to be their filling partner. So that's how Wana Brands branches out into different states. Is they do heavy research and have heavy meetings with different cultivators in different states and who could support the Wana Brands. And that's when they found MUV. When MUV first came out here, they are a pharmaceutical company. Brought all of their engineering in the pharmaceutical world into our laboratory. So we actually had an ISO 9001 certified laboratory on site where we would test all of our products. And ISO stands for it's just International Standards of Operations.
Okay.
So it's just your standards on what you have, and to be certified with an ISO 9000 certificate.
Okay.
You have to go through different processes and procedures and have SOPs implemented to receive those certificates.
Word.
And so Wana Brands was very comfortable partnering with MUV because you fast forward to today, Wana Brands is in 101 different dispensaries here in Arizona.
It's pretty dope.
So to supply to 101 different dispensaries in Arizona, you have to have a partner that has a large enough grow that can support that business, because at Wana Brands, 100% of MUV's products goes into it. We don't outsource different oil. we don't use a third-party company because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all controlled. The quality
Everything's in house.
is going to be controlled by MUV.
There you go.
So
And y'all pumping out some gas on the weed end, like.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not a big concentrate guy, but as we've talked before, my old lady, I don't know what y'all put in them pods, bruh. But she's addicted to them things, man, right? Little G-Pen pods. But only MUV really makes them, right? One of the few brands that you can really buy them for, the G-Pens are the MUV brands, and Kristen loves the shit out of those. So
yeah.
I really, really, really liked the Redneck Wedding flower.
Yeah, so we're...
Dang, that sounds fire. What is that?
Yeah,
Some
the,
wedding cake?
yeah, the redneck wedding is a cross between a GMO and wedding cake.
Are you
And it
serious?
tastes exactly like you think it
Are
would,
you
bro.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
And it's gonna be one that we've
now.
we've done a couple of test drops
I don't
of
know-
it
I don't know if
and
it's out now.
hunted
I had it a
through.
while ago.
This is flower.
When we first had it, we had like over 40 different phenos of it, and couldn't decide on
Which one?
Chose like 10 of them, ran it again. Chose like 3 of them, ran it again, and so we're finally coming through fruition where we have like the cultivar where we want, and you'll see the Redneck Wedding at its finest here in the next couple of months. It's in one of our big rooms. And,
Oh my God. That's a dream cross.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And then we like wedding cake on MUV. We have a side
I
piece.
love wedding
We
cake.
have a side piece dropping over at MUV, which is
Oh.
and the reason why they call it side piece, its genetics are ex trophy wife and wedding cake. So it's like your ex trophy wife and getting married. So it's
gonna
like
be
your
so
side
fire.
piece, right?
It'd be so
side
fire.
P with the cakes.
Yeah.
I ain't say
So
that.
I told you, wedding cake is one
Why
of the
you
ones,
didn't?
bro.
You sound like my 3-year-old. You didn't tell me
I
that.
told
Yes, I
you.
did.
That's all he says.
I
I
told
told
you,
you.
Dad.
Oh,
told you,
I
Dad.
know you aren't talking about I told yous.
I
Anyway,
do.
keep it moving.
Look at Thank you. Thank you.
I ain't getting,
Pulled me
I
out
ain't getting
that fire.
sucked into this one again.
Pulled me out that fire.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the redneck wedding in the
Phone
in the
full of
lab
toast.
right now, huh?
right now, yeah. And then we got a lot more, like what I was saying, like that sour jack and the papaya waska, and we did just get a lot of exotic genetics mics drops on his runs. So we got the red runts and
Yes, sir.
the runts breath, and then we also got like the Dole Whip, which is part
Oh,
of.
that sounds.
Whoa,
fun.
what's the genetics on that?
So the Dole Whip is when Exotic Genetics was helping launch like getting in connected with Burner and helping with the cookies and doing a lineup with Burner. Burner created, I believe, he created a couple different strains, but he didn't take the Dole Whip. Burner took something whip. What is it? He has a. But anyways, something, but we got the Dole Whip. So let me
Miracle
look up.
Whip.
The Dole Whip is
Probably be that.
Let me show you what it
Mirror
is.
something with whip in it.
Yeah, I heard of the Miracle Whip. I had it once. It wasn't that great. Got it from Planet 13.
Wait for it.
I'll say that much. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I ain't talking about that.
Oh, he got it right here.
Yep, it's right here. Exotic Genetics mics.
I need to see what this is talking about though.
Let's see here.
I'll find this.
So the lineage on it, it looks like it's a mostly sativa.
Ugh.
You say uck?
Sativa. Not a fan.
Bro, that's why I didn't understand. All lemonade stuff is sativa.
I didn't feel sativa high.
That's for the cake mix or the Medellin. I didn't, and that Medellin.
Okay,
is
you guys ready?
delicious.
I'm ready.
It's Tropic Truffles and Cookies and Cream.
Tropic.
Tropic
Truffles.
Truffles is Tropicana cookies and mint chocolate chip.
See, that sounds
I know why it's called-
kinda good, but I'm not a Tropicana anything fan.
This isn't about you.
This isn't about you,
I'm
bro.
getting tired.
Say
of
that
you.
again.
I'm getting
You're
tired
not
of you.
you're not a Tropicana cookies fan?
Me neither, because it tastes like tangy.
Exactly.
But
Two lemonade.
That-
Tastes like forbidden
orangey.
fruit to me.
drop that one more time. Those crosses.
So Tropic Truffles and Cookies and Cream, and then the Tropic Truffles is a cross between Tropicana cookies and mint chocolate chip.
See, I said it sounds good.
That's
Try
gonna
it. I mean,
I
want
want to try it.
It's gonna be
I wanna
minty
try
as
it.
fuck.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm lit.
when's it coming?
Yeah, exactly.
So we
Boom.
just those. It's gonna be like a year from now.
Okay,
because,
it's
Trying
going to
to
be a
dial them
minute.
in.
it's we
be a
just
minute.
they're like past the
we'll sit on the redneck
germination
wedding now.
stage, but it was like
I got you.
about a month ago we just popped them. Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta dial
gotta
those in and shit and make sure. Well, the testers. If you need some testers.
Of course.
I have a refined
I know.
palate.
I know some.
Yeah.
I know some labs out there.
We'll know who to go to.
Take you, Hotbox LLC.
Hot
They're
box
good
LLC.
ones,
Let's go.
Anybody out there that need new
Testers.
any testing done on their products, Hotbox LLC. Send it.
But for real though, we need more testing facilities.
No, no, that was a shot at testing. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know why, partially right now the price of marijuana has gone up is because testing costs a bitch. You have to pay for each product. You have to send in a handful of grams. You don't just send in one. You send in a handful.
Grams.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
6.
Not
It's
even a
about-
quarter.
It's like
Let me ask you this, and I mean,
Maybe each
7, I think.
Oh, 7.
7 grams.
not necessarily you guys, but a company as large as, say, Harvest, could they, like, would there be a roadblock to them creating their own testing facilities as long as they're meeting all the standards? Like, is there also a oversight area where it has to be an independent testing facility?
So it does have to be a third-party tested facility, and it has to be appointed by the AZDHS. So they do plan on appointing more, but you have to even be appointed as an approval. You have to have the proper equipment to be able to
Right.
run a full panel on. So they'll come and inspect you, make sure you have the proper equipment, and then you have to.
But Harvard couldn't just go get all that proper
So-
equipment and do it to spec and say, "Cool, come in and inspect us.
Yeah.
We're testing our own stuff here.
100
This is the
yeah,
procedure."
that could easily happen, but the cool thing about a COA is a certificate of analysis is that it's like basically getting on the judgment, like going into a court case, putting your hand on the Bible and saying, I vow to tell 100% the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. For you to be able to sign a COA, you have to have a microbiologist degree. And you go to school for 4+ years to receive that degree. And when you sign a COA, you're signing that it is 100% faithful, that it did not or did meet standards, it passed or did not pass. And when you put your signature on there,
There's not going to be a bunch
at-
of guys just signing these
I would-
they're signing the med cards.
yeah, 100%. So
Sorry.
when you sign a COA, you're signing basically your life away. And if you were to, you're facing some serious
Repercussions.
repercussions if you do
it
get
would
caught.
be pretty unlikely for someone to set up even an in-house facility that was going to sign off on that.
Yeah.
Without it actually being signed
Legit.
off on
So-
and legit. No, I'm just thinking big picture. If it was possible, and I understand the smaller shops couldn't do this, but somebody like Harvest could easily set up their own lab equipment. It might cost them, it would cost.
Yeah, it
but
costs-
for them, they could probably recoup a lot quicker than somebody
Than
that's
a
got
smaller
2
guy.
shops, 3
Yeah.
shops, whatever. I'm
Yeah,
just
which-
my brain.
Which
Weed.
part of the reason why these testing facilities are do have such a small turnaround or such a long turnaround time right now is because I don't know an exact number, but 60-70% of the brands before November 1st never tested their products, and so these testing facilities weren't acclimated
They
to
weren't
the
even-
amount
Wait, time
of
out.
business that they were going to
We'll
get.
say they didn't full panel test.
They didn't full panel test, so they
There's a
weren't
big difference.
they weren't acclimated to the amount of volume that they were going to have to keep up with, right? So they're implementing so come November 1st, they had to restructure their whole program and be like, oh my goodness, I used to get a sample drop of anywhere from
How did
20
they
to
not know
30.
that this was going to happen when it was something that was decided?
They were
a
just
year
like us.
ago?
They had hope, baby.
They just thought, well,
Hope
I
this
will.
doesn't
I
pass.
will. I've been
High
having
hopes,
some. I will
bro.
tell you this, guys. I've been having some educated conversations with these testing facilities, and they all have great intentions on moving to a bigger facility. Like there is actually multiple different facilities that they're moving their equipment to a bigger
to
facility,
expand, to be able to.
hiring more employees and hiring more. Because just so you know, to sign on a COA, you have to have a microbiologist degree, and there's only so many microbiologists out there that you can hire to sign on a COA that can run these proper tests. So you can't just be you just can't be a normal person.
You're trying to figure out your major,
yeah, so
microbiology.
yeah,
All right.
and having that degree right now is worth. You're a superstar in someone's eyes. Come join the team. You'll
Go get
Probably
it.
get some good
Let's
ass
get
weed
it.
too.
All right.
so-
Basically.
So I got one more question before we roll up out of here, man. You said we have about a year for those super exotics to drop. It. Do we have anything getting ready to drop any more closer to like holiday?
Yeah, so
Holidays coming up. Black Friday was a fail. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, so
Not on your guys' part. I'm just saying like all they did was have edibles on sale. That kind of sucked for a weed guy.
yeah.
For a weed guy, I'm sorry, guys. A for effort. I'm not knocking it. I just couldn't get down with it.
Yeah.
This ain't about me.
That sour jack you're gonna see before the end of the year is what I was talking about.
Okay.
And then the papaya wasca you'll see before
I'm
the end
excited
of
for
the year.
that.
Yeah. I
And
wanna see what that's
and
talking about.
the papaya wasca, it's just so flavorful. It's like sweet with like almost like native taste on it.
I don't even know what that means. but now I
like
want-
cactus almost.
Oh shit.
And
It's earthy.
it's earthy and again it puts like a headband around your head and you're as euphoric as it gets.
That's what's
so
got me sold.
Let's do
so
it.
so look out for the papaya wasca. That's gonna be a good one. The sour jack. OG sativa, sour diesel, and Jack Herrera. So two best friends come together to make a
Get it on.
to get it on, baby.
Man.
Hell yeah. Friends with benefits, baby. We went to the next level. Had kids on accident. Now one owes child support. But guess what? They're gonna sell their kids to make the money. Whoops. Now they got
That's
CPS.
why he's
on
sour.
their way.
Cause so sour.
Jack got sour because he had some kids and bailed. Damn. I'm high as fuck.
Wow.
Sorry. He's just like, give
On the Wana brand side, we listen to the people and we're gonna be dropping our 1,000 milligram boxes before the end of the year as well.
Let's do that.
In our indica flavor, we've only had watermelon in both our 100 milligram and 300 milligram SKUs, so we decided to mix it up and drop a raspberry limeade for our indica flavor.
Yeah.
Our sativa flavor, again, we only had mangoes, so we mixed it up again on that and decided to drop a blood orange. And then on our hybrid
I'll
flavors,
fuck with that.
we before we just had assorted packs and everybody was just like, we've gotten a lot of requests to be like, can you guys just make a green apple one? The green apple is my favorite. So we're dropping a pure green apple box in our hybrid. And those will be here before Christmas. And then shortly
Yes.
after that, we're going to have our Wana Quicks coming, which is an encapsulated edible.
Ooh.
So it's fast
Mushrooms.
acting within about 2 to 5
Just
minutes.
kidding. Our Wana shroom line dropping.
Yeah.
I just
So,
Yeah.
fuck, I lost my question.
ask him that.
Oh, so with rec coming, you guys will still be doing high dose packaging for medical.
Yeah, we'll keep our
That has been a big concern that I've heard a lot of places that, oh, well, with rec, they're only going to allow up to this, so all the companies are just going to make that.
Yeah, it's gonna be really similar to like what Colorado has. So like basically there will be, you can enter into a dispensary, they'll have their medical license and the rec license, and rec patients go on the rec side, medical patients go on the medical
Damn,
side.
that
and-
sounds so segregated.
yeah,
What's going to be on the red side?
Trash.
the rec
Trash
side
and
is,
high taxes.
high taxes, yeah, true, and
Outdoor.
on the edible side, you will at least not be able to
Get more than 100.
get more
huh?
than 100 milligrams
Yeah.
in a package, and then 10 milligrams per piece.
Good
That
lord.
was my weed.
Don't worry about the weed.
worry
We'll
about the
talk
weed.
about it later. Look, G.
The big concern with a lot of people is the edibles, so I figured this was a perfect opportunity. He's talking about 1,000 milligram packs. They're not going to start 1,000 milligram packs
No.
now. If in April they got to stop doing them.
I fuck with the
It's
Thou
good
Wows.
knowledge.
Yep.
Listen, you dropping those Thou Wows before Christmas. I'm
Yep.
going to Oklahoma on the 12th of December. I will definitely
Make sure
take
I
a
get
1,000 right before I hop on the plane.
you, and then record it.
I will.
GoPro status on your head.
That's if I can. I might have the nerves this time to fucking I hate flying. So the last time I didn't really record anything after the takeoff.
Yeah.
And then when we
You want to
landed,
record himself sweating?
No, he did it, but I got him sweating.
fuck off.
I did.
That's why you ain't coming this next time around.
Oh, okay. Well then, hey,
I'm just playing, bro. Wouldn't be a trip without you, right?
yeah, okay.
Let's do some shout outs, but before we do, I wanna thank you, man. This has been a long time coming. Per usual, man. That's all nobody's in. Just the universe, bro. We had to wait till we got to this point, to the show, to get to where it
Everything
is.
arrives when it's supposed to.
Stop. We not gonna bring that up again. I'm just kidding. Shout out to my man G, bro. Came through with
Thanks
the
for having me.
fuego, bro. Burn the bakery down. I'm gonna be bringing y'all some. What we will be bringing y'all some dope reviews later, man. And yeah, with that being said, let's do it. K-Bug, who we got?
Shout out MUV. Shout out Grow Science and Matt. Shout out Alien Labs, Connected, Bruno, Corey. Shout out all you guys, the listeners, and shout out my wife.
There you go, my guy. T Rose, how about you, man?
Shout out Move, man. Shout out G for stopping through, man. Shout out all the listeners. Shout out my guy K-Bug, my boy Young Hippy, my guy, my dude Steez. Shout out Baby Riley for keeping me up all night. And
Get used to it. My
shout
daughter
out,
still wakes up.
shout out Backwoods. If you don't like Backwoods,
gang, baby.
If you don't like
Hey,
Backwoods
hey,
or
gang,
like
gang.
my boy
Why you
judging
look at me
weed,
like I disagree with
I
that?
didn't look at you like
I was
nothing.
like, damn.
If you don't like my boy reviewing weed because he's smoking
Okay.
through Backwoods, it ain't a
Kill his mic.
problem.
Kill his mic.
At all.
Kill his
You know
mic.
what I'm saying?
Kill his mic.
If your Backwood is stale, wash it. If you don't know how to roll it, learn it. If you don't know how to do any of that, we
Kill his
can
mic.
teach
Kill his
you.
mic.
He has. Don't you got a Backwood rolling tutorial video up somewhere?
I haven't put it up because
okay.
the cameraman was a little will wobbly that day. So I do have
Wasn't me.
I do no,
It wasn't
you.
me either.
No, I know. I'm not gonna say his name, Steve. Shit.
Oh man,
I'm just
Shout out
saying,
my
I'm
guy
the
Steez.
cameraman, so I ain't.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
But no, I got ideas of a new one, especially with how to do it with the rapper.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'd be
Get that
very
started,
beneficial for people. So who you okay? My bad. G, shout outs, my guy. Who you got?
Shout out to the Hippy Chronicles. Thanks for having me on. You always supporting us from day one, so appreciate that. And shout out to all the 101 dispensaries that I work with. Honestly, I can't appreciate you guys enough. And I know the community is super scared right now about higher prices and rec and everything, not being able to get their meds. But I work real closely with 101 different dispensaries. And I know they all have the same goal in mind, and we are expanding. Like, if you guys could know the backstory of what's happening at cultivars and what's happening right now, we're doing our best to keep the prices low and affordable for the patients and product on the shelf. So there may be a little bit of dry time, but all 101 dispensaries I work with all have a right mindset, are moving in the direction to keep it on lock for you
They
guys.
have a
One.
plan,
Nice.
people. Don't sweat it.
Don't
Yeah.
sweat it.
Okay.
Good looking, man.
And with shit, I ain't got nothing to top that. So let's just shout out all the hippies out there. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all to the fullest, man. Shout out to my gang, man. All of y'all. My family, for sure. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Alien Labs, Connected, Bruno. Man, I appreciate y'all. Corey, Matt, man, the whole gang. And really, that's about it, man. I don't know what, episode 102, 103? We in the hundreds now, baby.
103.
Triple digits. Let's keep it pushing.
Joe
Listen,
Rogan, we're coming for you.
you know what I'm saying? We'd love to have you, my guy.
Come on, Joe, get on
Come on,
here.
Joe.
Check
We
it out.
smoke weed.
We smoke hella
We
weed.
smoke weed.
We
you know
being the
what I'm
best
saying?
of the best, baby. Joe, Wiz, whoever. Bring it through. Check it out. You can check these episodes out. HippieLifeENT.com. Not only that, find you some merch. Follow us on Instagram, actually all social media at the Hippy Chronicles, and then take yourself to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, because if you don't know, we're gonna teach you how to grow from home. And I promise you,
You really don't have to be worried about the dispensary.
Really,
You feel me?
man? So collect them seeds.
Yeah, make sure you follow us. Most
go get your
important.
Wana brands over at the dispensary.
No, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna teach them how to make edibles and shit. I'm not giving those away, but the weed, yeah, I got you.
Safe.
Let's go.
I got you.
sir.
Yeah, the edibles. Listen, we ain't trying to take over the edible line.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done talking.
Hey, but you should
It's
get an
your.
edible line though. Just saying.
I've been told that conversation will come up, I'm sure, again during rec season. So we'll see. Maybe there'll be 7-10 edibles on the line. Who knows? Until then, it'll give you something to think about. Young Hippie, K-Boog, T-Rose, G in the house. Look, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. We out. Peace.
Peace.